Okay, there we are. Let's get you a message, if we may. What's the message? For my babes. Just trying to get a message, if we may. What's the message? Lizard. Dream. The bad ones don't want you to dream. And we're trying to figure out why not. I'm like, why not? Duh. I don't get it. Okay, what's the message? Because they want their false narrative to be the thing, when really, I think they're going to be pleasantly surprised by the rise of the babes. I don't know. All right, let's get a message. Giraffe spirit, see the big picture. Okay? Dream big. Because you can. Number 29. Because you can. There are so many examples of people that did the thing when everybody said they couldn't. Okay, so what makes you any different? If you're here, you are beyond special. Okay. Okay. What's the message? This is going to be... I don't know what this is going to be. These cards are a little triggering for me because they're very direct. So we might need to pull an abstract message from a very direct picture. So let's see what happens. If we may get a message for my babes. Just trying to dream and dream big. See the big picture. Giraffe spirit. Giraffes. What is so significant about the giraffes? They, over time, evolution, thousands of years, we're reaching to the point where your neck's going to look a little awkward, okay? You're going to reach so far. What's the message? I just got a visual of God sitting on his throne, and your head pops up through the floor or something, and you're like, I was just reaching. Okay, it's cute. What's the message from my babes? Just trying to get a message. Okay. Number 65 and 29. 11. Okay, listen. Yesterday was a master number 11 day. Not that that matters, but... Oh, I do have a little tissue here. Excuse me. All right, okay. Stability, harmony, acceptance. Somebody here is resonating. They're like, okay, Megan, I'm going to pop my head through the floor of God. It's his floor and your ceiling. Okay. 11. All right. What's the message? We're trying to dream big. That's what we're doing. We're trying to break free from limiting beliefs, ancestral curses where you're told you can't, or it's like, oh, fuck, I don't want to, talk about my parents, but not only did they tell me I couldn't, they have shunned my path and like turned their back to it as if I don't get it. It's so bizarre. And my parents have access to my channel, so no hard feelings, but we're not going to be afraid to tell stories through pictures just because you said so, or there's a tons of, I don't know, I understand a little bit of how, you know, forging your own path can be, it's like, well, you're getting off the path. It's like, no, the path is coming with me. It's coming with us. I have the word within, the word abides. We're not scared to tell pictures or to tell stories through pictures, people, parents. Okay? We're just trying to open the mind to the possibilities that the world tries to keep you in a box in order to keep the control because it helps them sleep at night. I don't get it. It's so bizarre. I mean, yes, we don't want chaos to just, has anybody seen Elysium? It's like there's tons of movies with an apocalyptic front where it shows when things go wrong, but we're not going to fear that because that's pointless. Jesus says, do not be anxious. What does he say? You can't. Should I read it? If you guys want to just. No, I don't want to take the time. Basically, he says, do not be anxious what you shall eat, what you shall wear. Let the day's trouble be sufficient for the day. It's like if we focus on all the things that might go wrong, then we're not going to. I've recently just made peace with the fact that there's plenty of people trying to clean up some messes and help with third world countries and all the things that, all the sufferings. It's like, okay, there's enough people doing that. And I do want to help eventually when I can, when I have more means and resources. And so first I got to help myself and then I can help others better. But besides that, there's those that are focused on helping the ones a little lower come up. And then there's those that have the ability to form the future. And so we can focus on helping those at the bottom come up, but we can also, there are those of us that see the big picture, and because we see the big picture, we need to be part of the pack that leads. Okay. Okay. What's the message? So we're going to focus on the future so that there is no cleanup later on. We don't have to pick people up. We'll make sure that everybody will be able to stand on their feet in the future. I mean, there's always going to be the poor and the suffering and the diseased. Okay, but like the balance, there's a balancing here that is going to sway into much more peace and harmony and prosperity. Okay? Dream. See the big picture. Number 29, number 65, 11, 11. Stability, harmony, acceptance. Okay, let's get a couple more for my babes. Just trying to get a message, if we may. Loneliness. Yeah. When you are the one forging the path, it's going to be lonely. You're going to be shunned. You're going to be outcast. But then you have connection. I know it's a square box, a digital connection here, but like, it's real. There are those of us that, we find ourselves when we are alone. We connect with spirit and God and our inner self when we are alone. And so lonely, yes, somebody here feels lonely. It's fleeting because in reality, there's so much energy and so many spirits around you. that you're never alone. It says dullness, disappointment, isolation. The path pavers, the historical icons, the ones that really make an impact on the world, they spend most of their time alone. I just heard Elon Musk, Einstein, I don't know, Gates was alone much. Big names. They spend a lot of time alone in order to be productive and organize their substance. So much substance within you, my babes. Okay, so there's gonna be some loneliness, especially when you are the one at the top. So let's just get one more, if we may, and get a message for my babes. Fright. Why? Depression, phobia, paranoid, number 62. So we have 11, 11, and 4 and 8, or 31 and 62. It's gonna be okay. Let's see. I wasn't gonna get any more, but why are we scared? We're scared to dream big? Isn't it bizarre? I'm sorry, I'm just being taken back to when I felt small and like things weren't for me. Like, I remember feeling like that. Truly, I felt like it was like a knowing, like, oh well. Although, what I did always feel, since I can think, since I can remember having thoughts, is that the connection to the divine, religion and certain institutions lead you to believe that the afterlife is what we're working for. Okay, fine. But the afterlife, even Jesus says, you will not taste death. So when you transform and are born anew, transition, some of us, it's so weird, we don't even know we have crossed over. And so there's no waiting around for the afterlife when you don't even taste death. We live right now the way we think we're going to be living in heaven. It's a oneness, not a, well, eventually. No, it's right now. We are living the dream, and there's enough of us that are doing it, and so it's not going to be so lonely. But when you do things alone and fight through the fright, you discover your strength, and you discover why it's no longer frightening. You don't need anybody to validate what you innately know, and many of us live. So see the big picture and live as if you are in your dream come true. Okay. Okay. Fury at the bottom. Let's get one more, if we may. Get a message for my babes. Just trying to get a message. What is the message? Wrap this up. No need to be scared to dream big. I mean, it's scary, but it's exciting. Okay. Last quarter moon in Libra. Make time for self-love. When we go, we forget that it takes time to make a nice meal. It takes time to do our toes. It takes time to keep the house tidy. So make time for self-love. Take a deep breath. Let the world swirl around you while you are centered. Okay. Sorry, I can't help myself. So dream big, my little babes, and become big into my big babes. Okay, so that's all I have for you. I hope that helped. I love you so much. Until next time.